Hey, Becky. Oh, 2 likes already. Wow. Thank you. Oh, 2 likes already. Wow. Oh, eight. Thank you. Hi, Ferson. Ferson. Hi. Ferson. Ferson. How are you? Well, I'm glad to see you. Basically, what we do is just hang out. The other night I was at the 60 Skywheel at Broadway at the beach. Um, and I've been over to the other rides at the Broadway at the beach. And tonight I'm just home. Okay, Becky, yeah, it's time for you to go to bed. She's in the United Kingdom. That's 5 hours ahead of me. We usually get a pretty good group comes, hoping to increase that. People that just want to put the day aside, maybe work, put it aside and just relax. Sometimes I go out to the sky wheel and we can see the colors, computerized color program they have on that. But tonight I'm just here in the house. New York City Aviation here, be on the side for a bit. They sound drunk. Who sounds drunk? Can you tell me what you mean by that? Thank you, Pete. Fish Sammy, can you tell me what you mean by your comment so I understand what you mean? There's nobody else talking. when you go live like this, I'm the host, and everybody chats with me, and I'm able to talk to them, and when they chat. Oh, the dolls, the stuffed animals, I received them as gifts. And rather than just aim at the desk that I have there at home and part of a bookshelf, I thought it would be more interesting to look at them. The bear I got for my 81st birthday. Yes, Becky had a birthday yesterday. No, nobody's talking. I'm the only one sitting here talking to myself, basically, in my living room. I wish they could talk to me. I wonder what they would say. Okay, fish. You take care. Very strange. 5 likes. Thank you so much. Well, the likes will show YouTube to place my video or my shorts in the queues so that people can find them. So thank you for those likes. When I said I was 81. There are a lot of YouTube channels. If you stumble on, you're doing your shorts, and you see one says watch live. If you click watch live and then you continue to scroll, you'll go from one live to another. Some of them are in a person's home, some are in a car, some are on the street, all different some are walking around. I'm sitting in my home, and my name is Barb, and I welcome you. I hope you will like my chat, and just enjoy. That's the new phone. Wednesday. I'll go get a phone. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That was amazing. Wow. I see now it didn't look military at all in the front. It looked like a regular plane, and then with the wow. And it banked over to the right, so it got closer to you, then banked a little to the left. I mean, like, here I am. I must have not been looking at that moment. Um, that was amazing. Yeah, I saw something else from Azerbaijan, and I remember I looked on the map to try to figure out where that is. It was something, I forget now what it was that made me see that name. I've seen it before. Um, I wanted to save it to my photos, that video, so that I could look at it. Sometimes I like to go to my photos and just look at videos that people send me. How were the hamburgers? Seeing as how I didn't make it. I forget where I found it. Like you forgot that you brought the stuff out of the car. I forget that what I looked, what I saw. I know I saw the name in it somewhere, and then I went and checked. Breaker Bird. There he is. Hi, Brian. Pete's in the chat. Yeah, you make really, it looked good. Oh, Greg, you're precious. You are precious. I'll be right back. I just gotta watch the chat for a minute. I know you guys are both here. Breaker, take a look up a little further at the chat and seemed rather odd to me a little bit, but and I'll be right back. I just want to take something from my back. I'll be right back. And Pete too, take a look. Okay, I'm back. I took my if you want to take them out of there, you can certainly, Breaker. Whatever you feel that you would like to do about that. Yeah, I heard I was doing something earlier and I leaned. You know how, Pete, if you lean just the left, it pinches the vertebra. It's okay now. It's not still crooked, but it's still hurting a little bit. So I just took my little Tylenol pain things. Somebody would like to write me a pin. Somebody would like to write me a pin. I would like to put that up. Thank you, Breaker. Yeah, that's why you really, really need people in the chat. Pete knows this. We take care of him too. We watch out for Pete. That's why I asked you to go up and take a look. I do not believe that the person is around anymore, um, and his comments are long gone. But so anybody writes me something for my pin, then I will be good. I think Breaker's been coming up with some really good ones. Oh, that, you know, there's another channel that I sometimes go and watch, and the kid will come in, he's 10 years old, then his mother will come in, and he will disappear. And then when she's not, you seen my mom? Yeah. Oh, bye. Like that kind of thing. Yeah, Pete, write me something like I do for you, like something about to subscribe and like so I can put it up like I do for you, to the pin, please. Amen to that, Greg. Well, I know you all are here in case there should be a return visit. There you go. Story time. I'm trying to think if I have any more stories. Hmm. I've been having, yeah, I short and sweet. Yeah. I use up all my spaces on yours, Pete. I actually get down to where the characters that you can have, I get down to like -0 or 1 character left. But I think I get the point across. But yours is a major stream. This is not a major stream. This is just me going live. I'm glad to see you all. Oh, 6 likes. This is wonderful. We're about 23 minutes into this stream. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't do much today. I did a little cleaning stuff that I needed to do around the house. I've got the air conditioner man coming tomorrow afternoon, 12 to 5, so it'll probably be around 3 or 12:30 or 1 or 2. They do the maintenance. I've already paid for it, so they'll come in and just check that everything's working okay. I have warranties, and that's it. And then he'll come back in the fall for the winter. So I've just got, that's the only thing I've got hanging over me for tomorrow. So I just wanted to clean up a little bit, vacuum up the fur on the floor from the cat. Oh, Pete, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. Trying to maintain. I probably by the end of this week will have a new phone, um, and then it's time to pay for it over the next 2 years. But it's okay. It's a sort of like you sort of part of your life. Just trying to maintain the charge here. I know, Pete, it's very hot up where you are, and what surprises me is that it's hotter where you are than me, except maybe today with a 95, 98, and it feels like 111. Now we get 105's actual, not feels like, but actual in the summer here. I've had that 105s, 107s. This supposedly it said on my weather from WPDE, which is in Conway, the local station, that it was 98, feels like 111 today. Yeah, that. I'm going to be going maybe and getting it directly from Google. I don't remember how I got this one, but this is where I continue, and then they just transfer the apps to the new phone. It's probably time. The battery is tired in this one, and it's time to do it. I can also go. There's a Verizon store very close to me, and if it isn't a big long line and they have one on stock, I can go in. Yeah, I mean, if you want, it's sort of what it is. Yeah, that's true too. That's true. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Chini, go back in her bottle. I do that sometimes too. I see that it says go to. I know. I know. Just where was my head? The same place that where you couldn't remember taking the stuff out of the car? Yeah, that's what it is, Breaker. It's showing. There's nothing wrong with the little chargers, but it says connected, not charging. So I know what it is, and it's sad because I like the phone, but I know, Pete. I know it's there. But they can also, so you have it in your yeah, you can subscribe, and yes, you're right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. But they can also do it. I That's how I found Wellington. I typed it in. I know. That's it, Breaker. And right now, mine shows the little thing is charging, the little lightning bolt in it, but it's not going up. In fact, it's going down. And if I check, it says connected, not charging. So I play with it until I find the whatever it is that will actually. This morning it was 100 because I fell asleep on it on the sofa and it was 100. So I have to probably go to the store. I might do it after the air conditioning guy is here. If they have the phone right there, I can do it. They'll put it on my account same way they would do on the phone. It's a you know what it is, Pete. To me, if it it's sort of like when people get a mortgage, a 30-year mortgage. It's just a part of your life every month for 36 months. It's for 30 years. It's just there. It's there and it's there. It's just something like going to the bathroom, and it's just something you do. And so these phones about every 2 years. Um, Now the battery is actually probably not healthy, and so it's time. But I'm trying to get phone calls and I'm trying to keep some charge in it. And it shows that it would be charging, but it's not. It's down to 71. Oh, Greg, you have a flip phone, you said? You still, I have the flip phone. I have it in the drawer over there. God, I had them for, before I went to the smartphone, I went to what was called the Incredible. And it's small with a screen. And then I went to the One, and I said, wow, look at the size of this screen. Now I'm on a Google Pixel, and it's huge. So, Pete is not old. You tell him how old you are, Pete? You tell him? Not old. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I saw Pip go live. I have him on the so I get the drop down box. I when I go in there, as I type it, I go Pip. Hey Pip, and then he always likes to see me in there. Oh, Barbara Sterling. But that's a difficult thing right now, seeing as how I'm live myself at the moment. I sure hope my new credit card comes tomorrow. FedEx. Gotta let Google know quick before the memberships start coming due, or they'll be all confused. Although I think Google last time rolled over. They just know how to roll over to the new number. Yes, Matt Man. You're a good person. Everybody here is a good people. Yeah, you got rid of it. All these batteries are perfectly good. Get it. Do it. Just relax, relax, relax. Pete, you want a cracker with cheese on it? Ooh, okay, yeah, go to Verizon.com. I would think probably too, if you went into the store, they would know about it. Um, Cheddar jack cheese. You can have sharp cheddar, um, Gouda cheese, Havarti cheese. Yes. No. That's a Pete. I have a Verizon app on my phone. I go to that. I had ramen noodles tonight and cornbread. Not as good as Pete's hamburger. Sean! Hi! Hello. Sean, you know Pete, New York City Aviation, right? I'm getting old and I forget. Yep. I gotta send you, oh, did I send you the picture, Pete, of the baby? I don't remember if I did. I sent it to Christine. Sean, when I sent the picture to Christine, she was stunned how beautiful that baby is. Beautiful. Christine was stunned. Crazy thought, Sean. But if you do go to the UK, being 6.5 hours away, there is a possibility I could meet this child. Now there's a thought. And I could be great grandmother to Sean. Yeah, great grand. I could be grandma to Sean. Great grandma to Rory. Wow. Now there is a thought. Oh, I wouldn't mind. I can tell you that. That would be wonderful. At the same time that Mike and Kevin come, can you imagine you arriving in Myrtle Beach and being met at the airport by me, Kevin, and Mike at the airport. Think of that, Sean. You come down those stairs with your wife and child, and there's me, Kevin, and NZ1 standing there. Now just get a grip around around that one. Whoa! Oh my word. That definitely is Grandma. Grandma Jeannie. See, the thing is that genies aren't supposed to get old. So you got a little over a year to think about it. Because I'll be 83. I'll be 83 next year. This year I'm going to be 82. Um, I believe that New York City Aviation is coming to see me for that. But then next year, Kevin is hoping with NZ1. Kevin said to me in a thing, he said, "Hi, Barb. What would you think if when I came over to see you, I wasn't alone, that somebody else came? You know him." Well, I know a lot of people. So then he finally told me, I said, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yes, NZ1 wants to meet you." I said, "Well, that's really nice. That's lovely." So he might be trying to figure out how to put his pennies in the jar. Greg, you funny. Greg is amusing. That's what I need. I need somebody like Greg and all of you around making me laugh. Feels good to laugh a bit. You're very fortunate, Pete, and all of you, and Sean. You've got family in the UK. Wow, I haven't have anybody. It's um, it's a whole different way. It's a whole different situation. Um, but it's okay because I've been called grandma in chats. I might be Miss Props or Queen of Props or Lady Prop. Madeira calls me Lady Prop. Yeah, it's a rock island in the Atlantic. I tell Pedro all the time, I say, "How the hell did you get there? How the hell is civilization? It's a rock." Anyway, it's a rock in the Atlantic, and it's not close to land. It's out there where it could get hurt. It's a rock that I want to go to. I hope to. Wouldn't that be something if you could come, Sean, to America? I'll make sure you get the hotel where you can have the baby. So sometimes they have a room where there's a room for the child, or you can get a crib and keep the child in your bedroom, but you have a little kitchen type of thing so that you could do a little food if you needed to. and they have those here. You definitely would need that with the child. I figured Kevin and NZ1 could, but I know I'm the same way. I really need to sleep by myself because I agitate if somebody's there. So they may have two rooms next to each other. It'll get you in there too. Wow. My goodness. Now that gives me incentive to stay healthy until 83. I hope. Ten likes. Oh, this is extraordinary. I'm really happy with that. When Eric came from Manchester, he boarded a Virgin Atlantic. It was actually filmed. It is October of not last year, the year before. And Simon Lowe Aviation was able to film the departure from taxiing out and the liftoff. And he landed in Atlanta, and then he could have come directly to Myrtle Beach, but for the fare and the way Virgin did it, he had a layover. So I told him to eat because by the time he got to Myrtle Beach, it was midnight. I took him to the hotel, to his room. He went, and then he came down. We sat on the sofa in the waiting area there a little bit. And then I told him, sleep as long as you want, and I'll text me when you're ready. And the next day we went and had breakfast together. And I looked across the table and thought, I just cannot believe that you were sitting there. I've been texting you for a year. We helped build the league together, the channel together. We did the emojis and the things together. And you're sitting across from me? Like seeing Boulder Dam for the first time. It's just crazy that he was sitting there. All 5'10" of him. Yeah, it's like he comes walking up to you like, that's Eric. I'm going to have the same reaction if Pete comes here because I will go to the airport and he will come down those stairs and he's probably going to have to pick me up off the floor. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, when I got him in the car, when I got him in the car and I was getting ready, and he put the bag in the back, and he's sitting there. And I just looking over at him, and he looked at me, and I said, then even, I said, I cannot believe that after all the texting and the rides in the car and the working on the emojis in the beginning, that's that we did a lot of that, that you're sitting there next to me. And he reached his hand over to mine, which I had right here, and he said, I'm real. I said, yes, you are. Get you to the hotel quick. It was the last flight into Myrtle Beach. We really don't want to do it that way if possible, but he could have done it in 7 hours. But he did it with United, Virgin to United, sort of a package thing. 361 subs, Greg? Really? Wow, well, that's very nice. Oh, wow. Wow. You'd have to go back to his live October of 23. Good, Greg. Hopefully. Yeah, it was a good interview, and it's right after mine, his live, because he did the live under, the channel and click live, but you gotta go way back, October of 23. He did mine on the 27th. We had my birthday on the 30th. Halloween, I sent him to Brian, and I think it was then. So that's kind of where the area you want to look for his. It was, and then it became, because I'd known him so long, over a year, I'd been so close to him, talking messenger on the, talking on a messenger and doing the emojis and everything. And so it became natural that he was there. I forgot I sat back on the sofa, volume. It became a little bit natural that he was there. They had very comfortable chairs. I was jealous. Brian, can I send Pete the picture of you and him at dinner? You and Eric sitting there at dinner? Okay, Pete, Brian really treated Eric. He took him to dinner way up somewhere. I have the picture they sent me of them sitting together. I'll send it to you, Pete. It's a lovely picture. Yeah, okay. Well, you gotta go to his Max channel and then go to live and then really scroll way down the dates, October of 23. And it says Q&A with Breaker Bird on the thumbnail. I can tell you that if Kevin and NZ1 come, they want me to do the same thing with they did with our interview with them. I would be the interviewer. Oh, Breaker. I'm just sitting back for a minute on my sofa because my back hurts. But I'm watching you on my phone. You might not be able to hear me as well, but I want to take Kevin and NZ1 to Outback. I'm going to take Pete to Outback too if he comes. I like porterhouse. Porterhouse steak. I don't know if you can hear me back from this far away from the camera. Let me pull it closer. I like porterhouse. Lemon likes. I'm very grateful to you, those of you who are giving me a like. Thank you. When you come, Pete, we'll go to Outback and you can get the one that you want, right? I like to go to Damon's on the beach. It's a steakhouse here just by Morals Inlet. You can get a table where you're like looking right at the water. I like the porterhouse, Pete. If it's not done, it has to be. I don't like raw, so it has to be done, but it still has to not be a hockey puck. I think I'll figure out how to feed you, Pete. The main thing is to get you here. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Poor typos. Oh, set out the candles with a slow blowing fan beside them to imagine I am on the beach with a little breeze. Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Read what Greg just wrote. Wow, that's lovely. Kevin takes me when he's at work to right next to his work is the bay. And there are rocks, and the water and the waves come over the rocks kind of gently, and shimmering on the water is lovely. And this, what Greg just wrote, reminds me. Oh, wow. moonlight. Sometimes I'll come home when the moon is out and I'll just sit in my car with the door open before I go in the house and just feel the moonlight on me. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm sitting back. That's so too bad. Let me do this. I'll just bring this up here. Then that way you can hear me and I can sit back. My back, I kind of turned the wrong way today, and it's was pretty good before, but that nerve thing, so I'm just sitting back on the sofa. So I'll just bring this closer to me. Yay. I didn't take it. No, I took the Tylenols. You think I can take the muscle relaxer too? No. Can I take the muscle relaxer and the other two, Pete? Is it okay together? I took two Tylenol, like they aren't Tylenol, but it's the same ingredient. I got it online. So I took two of those. I have the Tisnodine. Come on, Gabriel, wait. No, Tisnodine. That's what the doctor gave me the last time I had a really bad when it went out. No, I don't have that. Tisnodine, it's called. If I take that, I am liable to fall asleep here. Oh, that sounds good. Tens. All right. And where do I buy that? Oh, the vets will give me one? Okay, I will call and ask my provider to order it and it will be shipped from Charleston to me. Okay, that's good, thank you. It's called a transcutaneous electron nerve stimulator. Okay. Pete, can you send that to me in a text, that wording, so I see it? Just text me with that, what he said, what Breaker said there. Can you just text it? Just text it to our chat so that I see it, and then that way tomorrow I'll call in the morning and leave a message for my provider that I would like one. You're saying that the veterans will give it to me for nothing? I hope they gave me my hearing aids for nothing. Oh, it sounds good. And you needed it, Pete, because you really had bad back stuff. But I'll lose this chat and I'll forget what Breaker said. Transcutaneous electron nerve stimulator. TENS. Okay. Sorry, I had to give the cat a treat. Oh, this feels very cozy. I've got my tablet over here by me. Yeah, text it to me, please, Pete, so that I don't forget, and then that way tomorrow I can look at it and I can call them. You said the vets will give it to me? Oh. And what? It takes batteries and you put the pad and then you push a button and it does what it's supposed to do? 12 likes. Okay, so you can change the stimulation breaker. Hmm. This sounds good. If the vets will give it to me, they send it. I get all my stuff out of Charleston, the VA pharmacy down there. Wow. And you said you think the vets will give it to me. Jenny, hello. We know you're still here, Jenny. Oh, really, Pete? that covers it. That good job, Greg. We have an expression for people like Greg. You got a mind like a steel trap, right on the ball. Your mind is like crazy sharp. And you're funny too. You're most amusing. So, Pete, did you say I could take my tisnodine with my amifetazine Tylenol substitute? Did you say I was okay? Okay. I'm going to put you back in the stand and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm killed. I felt it go, Pete, when I was working. I was cleaning behind the sofa, and I sort of leaned to the left, and with my curve, and I can't do that, and so it, I felt it pinch against the nerve. I knew I had hurt it, but if I just stay on the sofa like this and I'll just rest it, then the bone sort of, literally, the bone does move. I remember my brother saying his back, he said, "Gee, sis, my back will get weak, but I've never had a bone shift." Well, yeah, they do. You can hear it go when it pops back. Yeah, I have done it before. I mean, it's too late now. I just took it. But all it does is it probably will make me a little sleepy. So I remember I asked the South Carolina house calls doctor about it. And she said, "No, there's no problem at all. You can have that with that." I remember it now. Because I was having my back was bothering me when they were checking me from trying to walk with the walker and everything. And I remember putting the call in through her nurse, and the nurse saying to me, she said that there's no problem with that. I remember it now. Takes me a moment to sometimes remember incidents. I'm okay. I'm just sitting back on the sofa and I'm holding the tablet now. So I'm sorry it's not as perfect as it was, but at least we're all together in the chat. I'm not getting any younger. Yeah, this is not strong. I had asked when I was having a hurt, and I said, call the office, not the veterans. I called you and I said, what can he give me? Or do I have to come there? And this is what he gave me. And I don't have a lot left. He didn't give me that many. He gave it to me for the incident that I had. If I call, there may be a refill on it. If I call, he would refill it. He's really good that way. But you don't take it, but it's supposed to last like 8 hours, so I'm good for all the way until tomorrow. You can feel the muscle like twitch a little bit sometimes. Greg, you said you're 71? Greg? 10 years younger than me, if it's true. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow. That's fantastic. And you seem like you're in good shape. You've got your sense of humor. You've got your head about you. You're smart. You're funny. I have to say, you are funny. You are amusing. Um, and you're dedicated to, well, you're dedicated to me here. You're here. And so that's pretty good. 71. I wish that you would stay like you are. I'm not bad. I've had the gallbladder out. That's all I've really had up till now. And I had that near death stuff in 2023 to 24. When Eric was here, I was sick and didn't know it, is what we know. I just didn't know that I was not on a good path. But I got him to Breakerbird. I got him to the airport. I remember Breaker standing there at the airport, the security in the new part of the terminal. Yeah, well, you are amazing, Greg. You've got a good energy. Just hang on to that. I remember when I sent Eric, I was standing there, and they have the things that you walk up to go towards the where you check your thing through the machine. And I just stood there, realizing that, that was it. And I really couldn't see that well. I had the cataract still for a distance like that. So there was a guy next to me, and he knew who I had gone with. He said, I see him. He's going through the thing right now. And I said, okay, does it look okay? He said, yep. I turned around and went out to Mike. I mean, I could see it, his drive and everything with the cataract, but it's just things weren't necessarily that clear up that far in the dark in the security. And then to Breaker. He's on his way to you. I got him at least for the week, but I was sick. I didn't know it until the night of the 23rd, when Wellington Flies Live Kevin knew something was wrong, and an ambulance came to my house through my brother in San Diego at that time. He was probably sick and didn't know it, starting to get the stomach thing. A lot to think about. That's why I don't mind. I consider that this is minor, just to be here with everybody and to be alive. And I can walk, I can move around. I was affected by being sick. And Pete will give me an arm if I need it, maybe just to help me. But I'm okay. So, and Pete's okay. Boy, you went through it. Oh my word. I can't even come close to what Pete went through. And his channel knew it because his channel supported him, the whole thing. His channel encouraged him, and his channel prayed for him. Beautiful. It is like a family. I feel like this is too, mine. Beautiful people. I hope you guys are still there. Suddenly got very quiet. It doesn't tell me I'm not live, so I guess I still am. Okay. Thank you, Greg. Yes, you do. You had me laughing. I need that. The laughter can heal. Yeah, I figure probably a half hour or so more to let people get on with their lives and what they have to do. I'm trying to think of a story. Hold on. It's going to move. I need a story. A story. Yep, you need to go. If you need to go, darling, please. Because Greg's here and Pete's here. I think between the two of them, they can catch a fly ball. I'm glad that there was no further from the other one. I know. That's the problem with Kevin, Wellington Flights Live. He's at worky now. Now, we did go and take a break. Where story? So where he works, if he walks out his door, because the way he goes back, we go up and make a left to the door. So when he comes out, he makes a right and walks over towards the bay. The water, there are some rocks along the edge of the wall. And at high tide, which it is when we went, it's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. So we go there, it's sort of like our spot. Sometimes, if it's not wet, he'll sit and have lunch there or just sit and take a breaky from work, a breaky. And so he takes me on the messenger, so it's really nice. So we did that today, so that felt very good. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed going. Sometimes when he leaves the airport, and we were talking about this last night, and I asked him, I said, can you name the first tunnel and the second? And he did. I don't have it now, but it's on my text. Um, and he'll take me in the car up on the dashboard. And it's nice, the scenery. If it's daylight, if it's night, I can't see much. But I love the two tunnels we go through. Oh, I see that, yes. Thank you, Brian. There's no reason to come here and say things that don't make any sense. Well, I figure if you're watching, you've been to channels before, or maybe you haven't. But really, the chat is just to get together and discuss things like we've been doing. Geez, we've talked about steaks and food and tunnels and water, and that's the kind of what I'm trying to develop here. Telly, hello, Telly. I hadn't thought of it that way. Yeah, we call it whack-a-troll. That's very cute. That's cute. Hi, Telly. I'm glad you're here for a little while. I sent you, Telly, the tunnel from Kevin, the tunnel information. Yeah, you do, Breaker. That would, yeah, that's the way to do it. If one were to continue to keep appearing, one could get a timeout for a certain amount of minutes. And if that didn't teach anything, then the bottom one is kind of a little more permanent. So it doesn't make any sense to come here. And I actually, in a place, have done it too, in a channel. For some reason, they think it's pleasant to be rude, and I explained to them that if you are rude, you will be deleted and removed. Period. Yeah, I always trust whatever you guys want to do. If you go to the very bottom one hidden, it will automatically delete their message, and you will see a message that only the mods can see. It says has been hidden from the channel. Then you know you have hidden them from the channel. That prevents further communication during the stream. Christine, hello. Gee, I'm feeling okay right now, sitting here on the sofa. So this is good. I don't know what time it is. Pete, what time is it? I can't see my phone with the watch. What time is it? Pete's on my time zone, so what time is it? What time is it? It's 10:41 where you are, Greg, and you're in Ohio. Oh, I think it's an hour. Yeah. Well, it's actually really very important so that the chat is the kind of chat that the 9 watchers want to join in. I see 12 likes, so that's wonderful. Christine, I got to get back to my knitting. You inspired me the other night. Yep, time zone. Very much so. You can just really do it and just, it's not tiring. And my hands are still good. I need to finish the sweater. It's got a cable up the sleeve, each sleeve, and it's got 2 cables on the front. The front and the back are done with the knit to purl to bottom ribbing. Same thing on the sleeve. I just need to do the decrease at the top of the shoulder. Hey, ERB, oh, poor thing, it's Steffi, so sleepy. 13, I see 13 now too. And I hear that I had 200, 358, no, 361 subs. Oh, that's nice. Now, Pete told me that he thinks 14, yeah. He thinks that there's something at 500 subscribers because I do see on my dashboard a green line going across with a goal of 500. And I'm more than halfway, of course, across. So I'm not sure, but if it'll give me something to give the watchers, then getting me to subscribe, the subscribers, is what we need to do. Subscribe so that you'll know when I have a video or whatever. Breaker, you want to, I have to get my phone. You want to write me something for the top, or you want to leave New York there, or what do you want to do? Yeah, Telly snuck in. Okay, that's good. I think it's kind of cute to think of it as your inauguration, but Christine, you should know Breaker had his inauguration tonight. He got to put the foot to a troll. ERB. He got his inauguration of the wrench tonight. He put the foot to a troll. It's cute. Yes, he did. And actually, earlier too, I think maybe Pete did it. There was something when I first went live, and I think they got that too. Telly, yeah, working. It's amazing how work can interfere with just simple plain spotting and chatting. He's not here, Christine. I have not seen him. Now, he may be here and being quiet, and the reason the thing is moving is that I'm leaning back on the sofa and I have the tablet in my hand. So, for my back. So that's why it looks different tonight. Oh, that's cute, ERB. Look what he gave Breaker Bird. Trophy. That's funny. That's cute. That's cute, ERB. That's cute, Edson. There you go, Breaker. I don't know where he is, Christine. I haven't. I haven't seen him. Ooh, 15. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you subscribe to the channel, you would get what I just got. I just got a drop down box from a subscribed channel that shows me that he just posted something. Oh, okay. Subscribing is free. and all it does is help me get to a goal with YouTube. It also lets you know when I post a video, a short, or go live. I'm gonna go out if I feel okay later this week. I'm trying to get to the Myrtle Beach State Park. I need to go to the office and redo my pass, and then I can take you down to the water. 18 likes. Now 18. Wow. Now that just went right up. That's extraordinary. You know, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, Telly, good. Oh, hold on. I was going to get my shoe. Okay. Well, this particular stream, this live stream, yeah, this particular stream, I was doing some cleaning a little bit behind the sofa, um, and I moved the wrong way. I know what I did, and I felt the bone. 19, wow. Um, I felt the bone go in my back a little bit, and it's bothering me. I have medicine in me, but it's bothering me. So for tonight, I think what we'll do is probably stop with a 2 hour stream. But if I can ask you to come back tomorrow, I will go out, see if we can go out somewhere. Now, I do love all of you, and I'm delighted, Breaker, that you were here. Actually, Breaker was here. Yeah, it's my back, the bone. It's the nerve pinch thing. Um, Breaker was here, and New York City Aviation Pete came in, and they saw something earlier when the stream started, and then just recently, Breaker took his action. So it's very reassuring to know that somebody's there that can catch these things and take care of them. I don't have to kind of reach for anything to do it. Um, Pete will verify that. He's filming planes, watching flight radar, and reading the chat. Yep. And we will come back. We will come back, but I know that some people need to get to bed and have other things in life besides sitting with me. But I am most grateful. I chose some people to help me in this channel. Boy, did I hit the nail on the head. You talk about a home run right out of the ballpark. So I can't thank you enough, you that are moderating and helping me here. As we get more and more watchers, and I'm hoping we will, as we increase the amount, there are people that might try to get in here to know you're there and to know you'll help me to keep this chat the kind of chat we want, people want to enjoy. So I thank you just from the bottom of my heart. There are no, you give of your time. I mean, if you think about it, you sit there for 2 hours, take care of my chat. Okay, that's crazy. Um, that's crazy kindness, and I just love you so much for what you do. As for everyone else, Telly and Jenny and all, I'm so delighted you want to be here. It means a great deal to me to have you come here, and I think we'll get more and more people watching. The likes are increasing for the amount of time that we are live, and yeah, Breaker, I love how it is. It. I hope so, and we'll do some more games, and we will go out to some other places so that we can experience other things together. I can take you. I can take you back. I want to try to go and show you the real Skywheel. If I can figure out how to do that, I might be able to park on the curb. I don't know, Greg, maybe about 7 in the evening because I have the air conditioning coming in the afternoon. They got to do the maintenance. I'm just going to finish vacuuming a little bit the fur from the cat that I need to save for Greg's sleeping bag, and try to make sure that I have everything neat and stuff so that I'll do a little more before he comes in the morning. But I like to kind of have a clean house when I walk in. So, with that, I say again, thank you to the people who agreed to come here and watch my chat. You are extremely special, and I just don't know how to thank you for saying yes, that you would do it. Thank you so much. Greg, Christine, ERB, Breaker Bird, and of course my buddy Pete. Thank you again so much. To everyone else, I wish you a wonderful night, and I will see you again tomorrow. And then with that, we have to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody. I love you.